Hey everybody, it's Jane.
And Mike.
From Earth Care Farm. It's at the beginning of October, and it was a long, hot, brutal season, and now it's actually really cooled off. And there's a few crops that really thrived this hot, humid summer, and this is one of them. This is broom corn. It's an ornamental type of corn that, this is my first time growing it, but I'm loving it. It thrived this summer without really any water, and it's what we use to cut. We're gonna cut, dry it, and then we'll make little brooms. It's very ornamental.
Well, it's honoring the roots. That's
Yeah.
what people used to do.
And I just think it's beautiful, especially we got Indigenous Peoples Day coming up. I think this is a good way to honor that as well.
Yes.
This is one of the three sisters. But I don't know, and so we'll show you our next crop is gonna be ginger. We had some awesome beets this year, and turmeric is coming in nicely. So we had some things that did really well despite the challenges of the season. So this ginger was one of the stars of the season. I'm 3 years into growing ginger, but I wouldn't say I'm very good at it yet. But I've been just starting to harvest some of it right now. And I actually had COVID a couple weeks ago for my first time, and I really thrived on making ginger tea every day with this fresh ginger.
Boy.
There's nothing like it really. It's really tender when you pull it up. You don't have to peel it like you do store-bought ginger, and it's so flavorful. And in one little plant,
Wow.
you get a lot of ginger, and it freezes really nicely. And I was thrilled with the quality of it. So I recommend growing some ginger this coming season. It takes a long time. I started sprouting it in April inside, and then I planted it out in May, and I'm just harvesting it now in October. So it is a long season crop, but it's beautiful. I also discovered that my goats love the tops to these. So that was kind of a win. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do with the ginger tops. So recommend this for sure, growing this next year. And we're in Rhode Island, and it's you wouldn't think you could grow it here. Here we are at the turmeric. I just wanted to show you this. It grows kind of similarly to ginger. I'm just gonna pull one up so you could see. Pretty similar kind of structure. This is a small one. I'm gonna let these go as long as I possibly can. I don't see frost in the next 10 days, so I'm gonna keep it in here. But it's very cool, very flavorful. When you cut it open, it's a bright orange. Just a really good anti-inflammatory plant that I'm pumped to have to put in my smoothies and things. This was our last sowing of beets that we sowed at the end of July, and they're just looking beautiful. I got golden beets and the red beets, and I'm pumped with this. They'll store so nicely through the winter and make some borscht and some beet salad.
Had
roasted
beet salad
beets.
last night.
Yeah.
Betty and I had beet salad last night.
Roasted beets are so good. So these will be a good sustenance for the winter for us. Keep us with vitamins. And I don't know, it was just, there was some things that really thrived this season, and then some challenges for sure. But I would say more thriving than not in this hot, challenging season.
Oh, you got to thank the soil for that.
For sure, for sure. And the little rain we did have. Well, thanks everybody. Hope you guys had a great season, and that you're wrapping up the season and tucking things in and honoring all the beautiful life in your soil and on your plants. Thank you.
Take care.